Hi everyone, so let's talk about the find or duplicate in array. So you're given an array and then the range is between 1 to n, and for every single integer it appears once or twice, so you have to return an array which appears twice. So the algorithm has to be all of n for the time, constant for the space. So if you want to do in like all of n for the space, you can actually just create a hash set or in array and then just find out a duplicate, right? But in this question, we are not allowed to create an extra space. So in this question, we can use the index memorization to find out the duplicate. So if a current value is 4, right? If a current value is 4, the position for the index should be what? If you're starting from 0, right? If you're starting from 0, the current position is going to be 3 because 0, 1, 2, 3, which is length of 4, right? So I will basically change the value on the third index to negative, right? So I don't care the value inside the third index. I will change the entire value to negative. And this is because the range is from 1 to n. If I see the value inside the nums array and I traverse, right? And if the value is already negative, then I know this is bit or not. So if you don't believe it, so let me just keep going. So I will erase this pointer and just move on the next one, which is 3, right? 0, 1, 2, which is length of 3, right? So I will change the second index to what? I mean the third index, to be honest. To -2, right? At least to -2, and I will move my pointer to the next one, so which is 2, right? So 0, 1, 2, length of 2, right? And then you get the idea, right? So I change this to -3, and then I'll move my index to 7, so which is 6, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I change to -3, and then this is 8, right? This is 8, so I'll change to -1, and then now this is what? 2. Let me change another color. 2. So 2 0, 1, 2, right? Length of 2, right? So I will visit this index, right? And I know this index is already converted to negative, right? So I know the 2 is duplicate. So I will put that into the list of array. This is duplicate, right? And then again, I will traverse the next one, 3. 3 is what? 0, 1, 2. This one is negative because I already convert, so negative. And then 1 is going to be based on index 0, so I will change to -4. And this is pretty much it. The time is all open, the space is what? Constant, and you just have to return a list of the duplicate value. And this is pretty much it. So let me stop coding and then let me know if you have any questions. So list of integer. Let's look at the new array list. And I need to traverse the entire array. And at the end, I will have to return a list no matter what, right? So I'm going to just find an index. Index is going to be what? Numset I, right? But the problem is we will convert the value inside the nums array to negative, right? So we need to absolute numset I, right? And since the value inside the nums array is not starting from 0, so we will subtract by 1. And then if the value inside the nums index, right? If the value inside nums index is actually negative, right? So so when I minus 1, right? This is going to be what? Starting from 0, right? Starting from 0, base 0, right? And then I will say if the value is negative, which is what? Duplicate, right? If you don't believe it, you can just rewind a video and then to find out what happened. So so what should I add? So again, this is positive number, right? But the problem is we subtract by 1, and then we'll just what? Add 1 back, and then we'll be able to know the current index is already what? Is already duplicate. And again, so we haven't converted the entire array, I mean the current array to negative, so it's going to be what? Num-set index equal to negative num-set index, right? So this is pretty much it. So let me run it. Alright, so let's talk about time and space. This is space, all of what? Should be all of one, be honest, because we don't allocate any memory. But the worst case is going to be all of n. If every single one of them is what is duplicate, right? So this is going to be time. Time is definitely all of n, right? So this is going to be the solution. So it does a little bit tricky, especially right over here. You find out the index and then you find out the current value is negative or positive, right? And then you convert to negative. So this is pretty much the solution, and I will see you next time. Bye.